2026 Topps Chrome Marvel Comics is the hottest new product on the market. If you watched our last video, we pulled quite a few hits from 2 value boxes. This time, we have a hobby box. And if anything comes close to our last rip, then we are in for an epic one. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, thank you for joining us here once again at Zach Meglin Collectibles. We are excited once again because we are ripping and reviewing the hottest new product out there, Topps Chrome Marvel Comics, but today we have the hobby box. This hobby box is not cheap, my friends. We paid $290 for this hobby box on the pre-order date. So we received this yesterday. We started our rips with a value box. If you haven't done so, go back and look at that video. But here's just a sample of some of the heat we pulled during value boxes, believe it or not. We pulled this short print Thanos fanfare. Just the look of the card is very nice. And then the ultimate color match. We got a The Thing orange to 25 out of a value box. So we're hoping for some more heat and some more Disney magic out of this hobby box. So what can we find here? Well, we're looking for relics, autos, and possibly a sketch card. Not quite sure if they're guaranteed. I hope one of them is guaranteed. All right, so we're guaranteed 4 numbered parallels per box. And we are looking for original art, alternative universe inserts, as well as some anniversary exclusive inserts like the 60th anniversary of the Black Panther. So, $290 is not cheap, my friends. So let's make this one worth our while. So let's see. Let's get to ripping. The seal is broken, no going back. Let's get it. So, if you are new to the channel, welcome. I invite you to go back and look at our previous video and all of our other videos that we've had, especially if you're into non-sports products. Go ahead and check those out. We just recently completed Topps Chrome Disney, and now we've moved on to Marvel. So, if you didn't watch our last video, I did mention that we were unsuccessful in grabbing Topps Chrome comics last year. We did get Topps Chrome Marvel Studios last year, but the comics version, we failed to get it. The one with, I believe, Incredible Hulk on the cover. So you can see that. And that's why we were eager to grab these. And we were fortunate enough to grab every variation of this product. Both retail with the Mega and the Value Box, as well as Hobby Box. So, without further delay, let's get to it. First pack, Topps Chrome Marvel Comics Hobby Pack. Here we go. Looking for some heat. Looking for a sketch card. Looking for an auto. Let's get it. All right, we can see some color there. All right, so here, nice chrome finish. We are going to get some color, and these cards are thicker. There's a Spider-Man. Who doesn't love a good Spider-Man? So if you guys were wondering, we asked some questions in our last video too, which I'll get to in a bit, to register you for our giveaway. And one of the questions is, who's your favorite or your top 3 Marvel characters? And probably the top of my list is one Spider-Man. Okay, so here we go. We have a yellow-looking color, which means it's numbered. All right, so we're picking it up from the bottom. It is numbered to 275, 5 out of 275. Flipped upside down, this one is of, Miles Morales. All right, into the Spider-Universe. Let's go. Excellent way to start our first pack. Miles Morales out of 275. So I guess this would be more yellow. If it was gold, it would have been maybe out of 50, right? But we already got something to show you. Boom, there you go. First way to start. Good way to start, I should say. On to the next one. Pack number 2. So, As mentioned, if you're new to the channel, we like to give things away here to our loyal subscribers. Ooh, there you go. A nice The Beyond of Captain Marvel. The inserts are definitely popping. We definitely noticed that during the value box rip, and we're noticing it again. Beautiful inserts. What is this? Oh, okay. We got a numbered card. We got a numbered card. We're going to put that to the side. So the hits are like on the top, which is different, right? Normally we get the hits towards the end or in the middle. We got a Galactus, and they're coming on the top. So no room for surprise. Ant-Man, beautiful cards. All right, so we've got Heat again. We've got a numbered card. This one, ooh, 62. We see some spiders there, spider webs. All right, 62 out of 62. It is of, ooh, Thena. Thena, 62. I saw spider webs. I thought it was going to be one Spider-Man. We already got one rendition of Spider-Man, but we got Thena, 62. We're pulling heat here. We got blue, we got yellow. We had orange already, as you can see in the background. Let's get it with these cards. If you were able to rip your own TOPPS Chrome Marvel comics, let us know what your greatest hits were. I know one of our subscribers commented he pulled an orange. Look at that, Black Panther. There you go. If you're going to get a Black Panther 60th anniversary, that's the one to get. See how that pops? That is a beaut. Okay. We have a One World Under Doom. That is another nice looking card of the Thing. Excellent. I love these inserts. All right, we've got Rhino. We got Rhino. Vulcan. So we're looking back to see if we miss any refractors. Captain Marvel. There you go. Good deal. I love this Black Panther. This is the one you want to get. Let's get that. Gonna run out of stands here soon enough. All right, here we go. On to the next one. So, for our loyal subscribers, we like to give things away, and we are giving away. Oh, is that a fanfare? Let's get it. Captain Marvel fanfare. Beautiful looking card. We're never going to get to announce what we're giving away, but wow, Captain Marvel. Let's just put that to the side for now. That's a beautiful card. All right. And we got a refractor. Ares. We got Ares as a refractor. That is correct. We've got Scream. I have to admit, I'm not familiar with all of these characters here. There's Daredevil and Thor. I'm definitely familiar with those last two. But we got a fanfare. So we got a one of Thanos in a value box, and we got now one of Captain Marvel. Which one would you prefer? Well, the Captain Marvel one or the Thanos one? Unfortunately, it's not numbered, but we'll take it. All right, so what are we giving away? We are giving away your exclusive chance to get a TOPPS Chrome Marvel comic value box. You could see the hits that we were pulled from a value box, so they're definitely loaded. At least mine were. So if you want your chance of winning one, do the following, okay? Stay tuned for those instructions after this. Ooh, there you go. We got the Hulk. I mean, it's just a refractor, but that's the guy we want to get one of. All right, are we going to get a... No, it's not going to be numbered. We're going to get a Future Stars Web Weaver. Web Weaver. I'm not familiar with Web Weaver. We love the Hulk. Not familiar with a Web Weaver. Look how that art just pops on the Hulk. On this refractor. Well, you know, is it a refractor? It doesn't have refractor in the back, but it's telling me something here, guys. Am I missing any numbers here? But this does not look like a normal card, so I'm going to put that to the side. All right, so we've got Web Weaver. Here is a refractor right here. This one is of White Fox. Yeah, see, that one says refractor. Hercules, Colossus, Dragonfire. So yeah, I got to investigate this. Is this like a variation? Let me know if you guys, if I'm not able to figure it out here. This doesn't have the refractor notation on it, but this has got to be some form or some sort of parallel. It's a cool looking card nonetheless. Let me know, guys, if you've done your research on it. Here we go. On to the next one. Still haven't pulled an auto or relic or sketch card. Hoping it's guaranteed. All right. Baron Zemo. That was what one of our subscribers had mentioned. He pulled his own orange. And if I'm not mistaken, he said it was one of Baron Zemo. But he was impressed because the Thing is one of his favorite characters. And he said he'd trade that in any day. All right. We've got icons. There's an icons card here. Now, see, this Baron Zemo is very similar to the pop of the Hulk. So we're going to put this to the side. All right, we have icons of Spider-Woman. Nice card. And we have a Spider. This one definitely looks like a refractor of Spider. Psylocke right there. Vulcan. And there is Adam Warlock. All right, so I'm going to think that these cards hit a little bit different. It doesn't say anything like refractor, but I have a feeling there's some parallel of some sort. All right. Now, let's get to it. How do you qualify for the giveaway of your own Topps Chrome Marvel comic value box valued at $40? Well, number one, be subscribed to the channel. If you haven't done so, hit that notification bell because every Topps Chrome Marvel comic video we drop is your chance to increase the number of entries into our giveaway. So if you do the following in all of our videos related to Topps Chrome Marvel comic, you have multiple entries and better your chance to win. Now, in addition to that, you need to watch this video to the end, which you're coming close to. You need to like this video, simple enough. You need to hit that hype or share button. Do so, and in the comments section, answer our questions. So stay tuned for what those questions will be. We've got Molecule Man. Ooh, we got a nice one here. It is of White Fox, numbered. White Fox is numbered to $3.99 on this black spider web kind of deal. $3.99 of White Fox. Not too familiar with White Fox, but hey, put you down there. Okay, Mary Jane. All right, there you go. We've got Thanos. So we asked a question also on our last one, like, what is your favorite villain? And we got a few votes for Thanos. We got Glob. We've got U.S. Agent, who looks like Captain America. All right, coming down the home stretch here. We have some heat remaining in these boxes. The lowest number we got so far is to 52. Can we get a 10 or less? All right, there's a nice one. One World Under Doom. A nice looking insert. We are going to get a numbered card. We're going to get a numbered card. Is that the Green Goblin? Out of 250. 6 out of 250. So our number cards are a little high. It is of the Green Goblin. Green Goblin in the house. There you go. I recognize that suit right there. Green Goblin. That's a color match, right? Well, partial color match, don't you think? Green Goblin in the house. I'm saying that because if you've ever been to Universal Studios back in the day, at least Universal Studios Hollywood, they had they call Spider-Man Rocks show. I don't know if you ever got to see that. I don't know if they had that in Orlando. Let me know if you ever saw that, guys. But the entry of Green Goblin, they try to make it like a dance, like modern rock kind of deal, and with some singing. And Green Goblin, the way he made his appearance was he would say just that. Green Goblin in the house. So there you go. We've got Spider-Man Noir. We've gotten him before. Doyle Dormammu. Okay, there you go. Not familiar with all these guys. Mutina. and Spider-Punk. Definitely not familiar with that one. All right, so we're coming down to our final 3 packs. I haven't seen, hopefully that sketch card, art card, the auto, something that we're going to pull. Okay, here we go. We are getting a nice one again. All right, nice insert. Are we getting numbered? We are getting numbered again in the number 2 position. We'll put that to the side. We've got Mysterio, Magic. We've got Hope Summers, Mantis, and these are thick cards, by the way. If you see them right there, they're thicker. They're chrome finish and thicker cards. All right, we've got a numbered. We're going to start from the bottom. We seem to be, ooh, 50. This is gold. 38 out of 50. Who could it be? Okay, it's going to be a female, maybe? The Scarlet Witch? Oh, no, it's Dormammu. Unfortunately, I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Dormammu. We just pulled a Dormammu, but it's a cool-looking card. I'm going to assume this is gold of Dormammu. The 50. There you go. Pulling heat once again. So that is our 1, 2, 3, 5th numbered card. All right, with Dormammu. So you could see between gold and yellow, very similar. This is gold and this is yellow. All right, so we're down to our final 3 packs. We've pulled a lot of heat, but we're looking for the ultimate banger, possibly in these last 3 packs. So stay tuned for our question. All right, let's ask one question because we have 2 of them. Who is, in the Marvel Universe, who do you think is the best? Or probably, maybe, let's go with favorite, okay? Because best can be, there's room for interpretation on best. Who is your favorite female Marvel character, okay? So there's quite a few. We've pulled some that from the comics I'm not even familiar with. I'm just familiar with the ones mainly from the movie. All right, there is my Rodin. Okay, we're going to get a Misery on the refractor. Ooh, Venom. Who doesn't love Venom? I'd love to get a nice Venom card. Nice base card of Venom. Taskmaster, Spider-Woman, and Aranchinix. Aranchinix for like spider. Okay, down to 2 packs. Are we missing a hit here? I got to double check here. Okay, so stay tuned because we have one more question to ask you to qualify you for this video's giveaway. All right, we got another fanfare. It is of Psylocke right there. Nice fanfare right there. Okay, the fanfares are definitely thick ones, thick cards. This is how it looks like in the back. And we've got Blink once again on this parallel that we're not familiar with. Hope Summers on the refractor. Vulcan and Blink again. So we've got Blink. You can see the difference. Blink on this parallel and Blink on this one here. So we got some cards to sleeve up. So here you go. All right. And another Butte. So we got one last pack, but we got to ask one last question. All right, before we rip this last pack, let's ask that final question. Tell me, okay, either in the comics or in the movies, what is your favorite, all-time favorite Marvel scene? Okay, either in the comics or in the movies, what is your favorite all-time scene? Okay, let us know as a second question for our giveaway. Here we go. Are we not going to get anything? My goodness. Okay, we've got Mystique. Got an Icons. Okay, the Mystique is once again of this variation here. All right, we've got an Icons of Scarlet Witch. We've got Mysterio on the refractor. Ooh, we get Venomizer, Devil Dinosaur, and Black Cat. So, no special hit, it appears, okay? Look for relics, artist autographs, and more. Interesting. All right, I think I'm about to look it up. I'm going to see if we were supposed to have been guaranteed something. If not, Topps is definitely going to hear from me. So stay tuned. We're going to recap some of our... All right, so do a recap of some of the hits that we don't have on stands. We have Mystique, Psylocke, Blink on these parallels that we don't have an idea what they are of, Hulk, and we've got this nice Black Panther. We've got some other additional ones right here with the inserts. Cool looking cards, guys. Unfortunately, I did look up and see if an auto sketch or other case hits were guaranteed, or not case hits, but other relics or anything like that were guaranteed, and unfortunately, they're not. How disappointing for the price you pay. I mean, we're happy with some of our numbered cards. There's quite a few. I guess they're only really supposed to be 4, and we got 5 of them. However, we would have loved one of the sketch autos or relics, and I guess they're guaranteed one in every case, all right, which is crazy. So not one in every box. So there you have it. So that is our rip of the Hobby Box. Let us know what you think, guys. Make sure to get yourself registered for our giveaway. The next thing we're going to venture into is going to be the Mega Box. So hopefully we've got some beautiful hits coming out of that one as well. So until next time, thank you for joining us. Take care.